In this snooker roundup, we dive into some memorable moments that showcase players' frustrations and unexpected events during matches. Starting at number 15, we witness Jimmy White facing a simple miss in snooker. This mishap triggers a burst of frustration, leading him to toss the rest aside. Surprisingly, within moments, White reconsiders and puts the rest back, showcasing the fleeting nature of his outburst.
Some of your decent shots. So this is the green, okay, this is the frustration, Jim.
A bit empty on the blue, I should have got the...
Moving on to number 14, the focus shifts to John Higgins. His frustration unfolds after a misplaced brown ball disrupts his game. In an expressive release, Higgins hurls the blue ball across the table, illustrating the emotional toll that snooker can take on even seasoned players.
John Higgins from Kansas City.
Reaching number 13, we find Mark Williams in a daring move. With closed eyes, he boldly clears the snooker table, astonishing his opponent, who can hardly believe what just happened. This unexpected feat adds a touch of flair to the game, showcasing Williams' audacity on the green baize.
Mark Williams special.
Moving down to number 12, the spotlight shifts to Gary Wilson and his struggle with frustration. In a moment of exasperation, he takes it out on the snooker balls, sending them flying across the table. The yellow ball becomes an unwitting recipient of his discontent, receiving a karate-like swing. Wilson's visibly agitated state adds an element of unpredictability to the match, as emotions take center stage alongside the game's technicalities.
Area. Oh, he's missing it. Oh dear, wow, he'll be fine for this. He was 25 points behind.
Continuing the Snooker Chronicles at number 11, Ron O'Sullivan steps into the limelight with a decision that raises eyebrows. In a controversial move, O'Sullivan opts not to pot the final black ball. The reason behind this choice stems from his perception of a low reward for such a move. This decision adds a layer of intrigue to the game, as players weigh not only the technical aspects but also the perceived value of their strategic moves. The snooker narrative unfolds with a mix of skill, surprise, and strategic choices that keep fans on the edge of their seats.
We'll be so relieved to get this 8th frame on the board. No, come on.
At the 10th spot in our snooker journey, we find Ron O'Sullivan grappling with a moment of dismay. The green ball eludes his skillful touch, and in a surge of frustration, he flings the rest, that essential cue companion, across the table. This instantaneous reaction exposes the emotional intensity snooker players face, where a single missed shot can stir up a storm of feelings. Advancing to number 9, Luca Brissell takes the stage with a bold attempt at an improbable shot. The outcome, however, is not in his favor, and his frustration manifests in a forceful propulsion of the cue ball. This visual display underscores the mental and emotional rigors inherent in the game, where the fine line between success and failure prompts visceral reactions from players.
If he gets too much, he could go in off the green. It was impossible that. Foul. In fact,
Number 8 unfolds as a moment of contention between Ron O'Sullivan and Ali Carter. In the heat of their match, a clash occurs, with their shoulders brushing in a symbolic collision of competitive spirits. This incident injects a dose of drama into the snooker arena, where the battle extends beyond the strategic moves on the table to the physical interactions between players.
Oh, but they've had a laugh about it afterwards.
At the 7th spot in our snooker recount, a light-hearted moment unfolds, as referee Ben Williams chuckles at a shot by Jimmy White. However, this seemingly innocent laughter takes a serious turn when Williams issues a stern warning. He cautions White that further antics could result in forfeiting the frame, adding a layer of gravity to what began as a moment of amusement.
Jimmy, I'm going to give you a warning.
Stepping into the 6th position, the snooker narrative takes an unexpected turn as Ron O'Sullivan decides to abruptly exit the arena. This surprising departure follows his trailing behind Stephen Henry by 3 frames. O'Sullivan's departure injects a note of intrigue into the match, leaving spectators and fellow players wondering about the reasons behind this sudden exit.
He'll be pretty annoyed with himself. Well, He's shaking hands. This is quite incredible. I don't believe what I'm seeing here, Clive. What's the matter?
The fifth position brings a heated exchange into focus. Here, Ron O'Sullivan engages in a verbal dispute with the referee, asserting that he witnessed nothing untoward. This exchange exemplifies the heightened emotions and the interpersonal dynamics that can unfold in the intense atmosphere of a snooker match. The clash of perspectives between player and referee adds a layer of tension to the unfolding drama, underscoring the human element in the world of snooker.
I'm not going to see anything.
You tell me what you said. You saw nothing.
Right.
You saw nothing. Don't look at the camera. You saw nothing.
Moving on to the fourth entry in our Snooker Chronicle, an unexpected disturbance emerges as a disruptive, intoxicated spectator becomes a focal point during the match between Ron O'Sullivan and Gary Wilson. The disruption prompts the referee to swiftly intervene and order the removal of the unruly spectator. This incident highlights the unpredictable external factors that can influence the atmosphere of a snooker game.
Excuse me. Just hang on a sec, Ronnie. Come down. Take this guy out.
Stepping into the third position, the spotlight shifts to Neil Robertson and his post-victory antics. Despite securing a win, Robertson's celebration raises eyebrows due to its ungentlemanly nature. This unexpected behavior adds a layer of intrigue as spectators and fellow players take note of the contrasting emotions displayed in the aftermath of victory.
Come on! Oh, you don't normally see that from Neil Robertson. He really is.
Number 2 unveils a moment with Elliot Slesser, who, in a surge of frustration, takes a drastic action. Slesser resorts to launching the snooker ball off the table, expressing his discontent with a shot gone awry. This visceral reaction underscores the emotional intensity experienced by players on the green baize, offering a glimpse into the human side of the game beyond its technical intricacies. If you've enjoyed this roller coaster of snooker emotions and unexpected twists, don't miss out on the upcoming chapters of our thrilling countdown. To stay tuned and be part of the action, make sure to hit that subscribe button below. Join our community, like the video, and drop a comment sharing your favorite moment from this riveting journey. Your support keeps the queue rolling, and we can't wait to have you along for the next thrilling ride. Subscribe now for more snooker excitement.